Hello, fellow rosarians. Thank you for joining me. It's windy, it's rainy, and I'm outside. But I wanted to talk to you today about Japanese beetles. I'm gardening in Maryland Zone 7B, and they typically come in the second week in June. And so they have just started arriving. And so I've done a video. I want to link it here for you to take a look at. How do I deal with the Japanese beetles? So I don't want to go too much into depth for that specifically. Basically, I'm just going to grab some Dawn dish liquid, put it in a water bowl, suds it around, and then go around and then just kind of pull them into my sudsy bath. And I do that once or twice a day. And I do that for 40 plus days. Last year, I think that they were here for 45 days. And when I originally started gardening, it really kind of upset me. And it was kind of like with all pests that you're just starting to get used to, whether it's aphids or spider mites. It's really upsetting if you don't know how to deal with it. But I've been gardening now for 30 plus years, and I've been in this garden for 9 years. And so I know what to expect. It happens every year. The garden has cycles and seasons, and you just have to embrace it and figure out how to deal with it. And so what I've done that works really well for me, not only am I just going to plan, I know they're going to be here, and know that it's nothing that I did that I could have prevented. I just do the best that I can. And so we want to make sure that when this time comes, I actually kind of get a little bit excited because I know it's a new season in the garden where I'm done with blooms right now. And I'm going to be focusing on a project, something that I have been planning. And in this case, I have to move some pavers, and I want to make walkways through the beds. And so I'm going to be focusing on that, and I'm really excited about it. But what do I do about these babies? So what I want to talk to you about is the first thing that I do when the Japanese beetles come in is I'm still going to do my organic fertilizer like I would once a month. I'm going to bring down the height. Let's turn this for you. This is a ballerina and a potted plant right next to me. I'm going to go ahead and bring down the height, because every single time I fertilize and they get their new growth, they're going to put on, another, I don't know, foot, 2 feet. So go ahead and pull off all of the buds and blooms. I'm talking everything. So brand new buds that we're thinking about coming out. Forget it, Japanese beetles. You are not going to be able to get these buds. I just get rid of them all, because I don't want to get stressed out thinking about the Japanese beetles nibbling on my roses and my buds, so we're getting rid of all of them. So the hope by taking off all of the buds and blooms is that the Japanese beetles will just get discouraged and will find somebody else's garden to be in, because I'm sure that my garden is like a homing beacon for 10 miles, all of the scents and the beautiful blooms. So I'm going to remove that as a draw. So I just want to prevent what I can and keep on chipping away at it. I've done a video to share with you pushing back blooms and pulling off those buds. Within 4 to 6 weeks, they're going to be budding and blooming again. No big deal. But I know that I don't want the Japanese beetles nibbling on my roses. So just plan for this time every year. Don't get frustrated. It will pass. And find something to keep you occupied, a project to work on. So after we're done cutting everything back, you know that we're going to bring in our pruning sealer. It is a little rainy right now, but we are going to put the pruning sealer on all of those canes so that the cane borers don't dig in there also. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to defoliate any leaves that have black spot, spider mites, sawfly damage, anything that I don't like. I want for the next 4 weeks to have a fresh, beautiful flush on this rose, and I do that throughout the entire yard. So we are going to use your sealer, defoliate if the leaves are not pretty, and then we're going to come back with our Bonide. I use the horticultural oil, and I'm going to spray down everything that's left now, the canes, the leaves, make sure that I'm all over this rose. And you're going to do that very early in the morning or late in the day when the beneficials are not around. With that, Bonide is sponsoring this video and they would like to offer a giveaway. I'm going to put the giveaway details here. If you would, to enter this drawing, comment down below and let's give some support emotionally to any of our new gardeners who are reading the comments and want to know how to deal with Japanese beetles. What organic solutions have you found to help with the Japanese beetles? So thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one.